All right, I'm going to explain this new combat system with initiative. You guys are experienced, so I'm not going to get into all the details here, but you got the unit slots here. We've got fully upgraded units, both sides. I don't have any of the cubes on this side. What's different is the unit slots are now initiative. So initiative, lowest initiative gets to perform its actions first, and so on. If it's like 1 for 1, they both get to make their roll for that round on each other. If a lower initiative fires on, or if a higher initiative fires on a lower initiative, the lower initiative gets to attack. Their attack gets the priority. You both roll, because if the lower initiative misses, then the higher initiative gets the attack for that round. So I'll kind of explain that. So we're going to say that number 1 gets to fire on number 2. So 1 fires for a hit, because number 2 is a Grim Reaper. So it gets its 2 damage there. Number 2 won't get to fire back because number 1 hit. So we're going to say now their number 1 is going to fire on my number 2. So now they get to roll. And they hit. So that'd be 2 damage here. So now their units have already engaged in the combat. So now my number 3 is going to fire on their number 1. My number 3 is a infantry squad with railguns. So we are going to attack for a hit. So that'd be 3 damage. And my number 5, tactical support vehicle of anti-tank rockets, is going to fire on number 2 there. Take it out. Minus 20%, so 80 minus 20 is 60, so they hit. And number 2 is gone because they did all their attacks for the combat round. They're going to, so we've forgot to explain the move timer thing. So you commit your move timer, or you commit your combat timer, but if you want to perform any moves during the combat round, you pull another timer, and then you commit one move timer, and that's your move for the combat phase. So they are going to, they want to move up their other Grim Reaper, heavy tank, and we're going to say that they move up their tactical support vehicle too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, they're going to move all those guys up into range. Actually, yeah. All right. So they've committed their 2 move timers. All right. So now that combat round is over. These 2 did their moves. So now we start the next combat round. So now I'm going to say that my number 2 is going to attack their number 3. So I'll do 1 for 1. So 1 on 1. I'm going to do my 2F round. I don't need to. 1 for a miss. And their 1 for a hit. So their 1 does 2 damage on my 1. All right. So now my number 2 is going to attack their number 3 for a miss. And then my number 3 is going to attack their number 4 for a hit. So their number 4 is going to take 3 damage. I didn't use my number 5 on that last one. Too late. So now their number 3 is going to attack my number 5 for a hit. So number 5 is dead. All right, and their number 4, I believe, already attacked. I can't remember. That's why we got to use the cubes. Anyway, all right, combat round's over. So, oh, nope, their number 4 did not attack. So now their number 4 is going to attack my number 3, which is my conscripts, for a hit. So my conscripts are dead. All right. Now the combat starts. Now the combat round starts over. So we're going to say my number 1 on their number 1 for a hit. Then they get to fire back for a hit. So 1 and 1 are dead. All right. So 2 on 3 for a hit, which is the tactical support vehicle, dead. And number 4 is going to attack number 2 for a miss. All right, combat round's over. 2 is going to attack 4 for a miss. 4 can now fire back for a hit. So number 2 is dead. All right, I'm going to commit 2 move timers and move in my tactical support and my bear. And I'm going to just move them into there. Okay. All right. So combat's still going. So now my number 4 is going to attack their number 4, which would be a miss. And then their 4 is going to attack back for a miss. And my 6 now attacks for a miss. So now that combat round's over. They've just got a tactical support vehicle and infantry squad, and because they're fully upgraded, he's going to commit 2 more move timers. He's going to move his 1, 2, 3, 4 up to there. So now my number 4 is going to, which is a heavy tank, I am going to attack their number 4. Yeah. God. Right there, 4 attacks back for a hit. Okay. All right. My 6 is going to attack. All right, their 5, which is the infantry squad, is going to attack my number 4 to try and finish them off for a hit. So my 4 is dead. And then my 6 is going to attack their number 4 again, which is a miss. All right, so now they get to go, and their 4 is going to attack my 6 for a hit of 2. And their 5 is going to attack my 6 for 2, so now number 6 is dead. So it just helps it go faster, because now you know what units are going first and what units are not, and all that. And so at the end of the combat phase is over with. So now these move timers can be used. These 2 are on cooldown once you flip these. So now he would get those would get flipped. So now these units or these timers are on cooldown. These timers are not. And, you know, you can start rebuilding your units with those 2 timers. So hopefully that was clear enough. That's about it.